I don't know if I'm alone here. Like, I like my curries. Rather, I like my curry to be really, really thick. I don't like soup like curry. I like my like gravy like curry. I like the curry to be on the thicker side. All right. Let's start you up. Continue. Okay, let's go. Okay. Whoa. Right. So, last time we were in the Exil hangar. We had the bloody press. Trail from the bathroom. Oh, yeah, I said it reminded me of Final Fantasy VII. Like with the Genova trails. Alright, what can we interact with? Let's talk with Tsumugi and Kimiko first. Get that out of the way. The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless. He probably shouldn't have gone even out of his way to give it to us. Fair enough. Whoa, okay. Hi, Monokuma.
That's nice.
It's fine, it's fine. Mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. He popped out! What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Tsumugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know? Monokuma's always ever so self-aware.
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation.
Yeah.
Alright, Kimiko. No, I don't want to see the washing machine. Looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the exils. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. Didn't see any clues. Okay. Cool.
What?
What? I don't want to talk to you right now. Oh, right. She wants to do her own, like, personal investigation. Right. The way you are now. You might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's death.
No.
Cut it out.
I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. You keep bugging me.
Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic. Okay. But now I kind of want to see Shuichi with an afro. Kinda. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Okay. I don't remember if Maki was mad at us. I don't remember what her deal was. Let's take a look at the exils. Why not? Operation panel. Ooh. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn it back on, though. Okay. Oh, right. When we were outside coming in, there were claw marks on the panel. What does that mean? There's an exil right in the middle of the hangar. This reminds me of the Midgar area, the reactor from the FF7 remake, where all the sweepers just like lined up in the base. Hatch is open as well. Cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Alright, Monokuma. The hatch is open? How strange. Only the Monokubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Huh? Only the Monokubs can open the hatch?
Yeah.
Normally, the Monokubs are the only ones who can pilot the exils.
Well.
Normally being the keyword. Ugh. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? No, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. Interesting. She refuses to think Kaido is not dead and that Kokichi is the killer. Oh, adamant about Kokichi, okay. Okay, I don't remember that. Hope your day is going well, Elthian. The only person to mention the amount kind of has been Dale. Said he was too cocky, she was dying at. Whoa! Whoa! I definitely don't remember that. Definitely don't remember that. Dale's leads us. Okay. Alright, easy chat. Easy. You could control the Exisol. Wait, what? As in, because it's open, now one of us can control it? Maybe I should have read. Only the Monox can control. Right, so only the Monocomes to disable. The Electro Hammer disabled it. Okay, I see. I see. Gary's second vaccine shot today. Oh, man. I hope you're doing okay. Hope just got hers yesterday? 2 days ago? Recently. And it's... She's not having a great time. The red Exisol is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
It's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
It shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Monokubs or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Alright, I don't like that you have a timestamp, Wolf. Kinda scares me. What's up, Stoic? How are you doing today? Shoulder hurts, but otherwise you're fine so far. Hey, good to hear. Good to hear.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
Ah.
But I suppose if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Exisols. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I meant to make a clip of it. Oh no. Make me feel all guilty. Oh, wait. Okay, let's take a look at that. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. The 3 directions. Up, down, stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
All right.
I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. It's not moving? I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found...
Ah.
The power cord is cut. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. Should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the controls, there is an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this.
Well.
If the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. Hydraulic press uses an infrared sensor. For safety reasons, this device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. The infrared sensor detects a living thing. The press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. Because he robot. Right? Right? If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Indeed. Let's go check the press. The hydraulic press is down. There's blood in the area. But the power cord has been cut. The press won't move. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. Well, thank God that we're not pressed for time. Am I right? Let's go check the bathroom. Let's see what this blood trail's about. I'm I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kikichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaido was imprisoned. Kaido might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Okay. Crossbow, huh? Huh. Crossbow, glass bottle, traces of blood. That seems bad. We got the bolts. Only those 4 things? Oh, and the mirror. Not mirror. I can't look at the window? That's weird. But I can. Okay. A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well,
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaido would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. An object. Oh, what are you? Black case. Okay. Does that mean that Kaido got help? Huh. 1 second. Oh, right. I guess let's take a look at things. Ah, this case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaido headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? So that's what carried the crossbow, yeah? There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? So why do the bolts have blood and why are they taken out? So clearly the crossbow isn't the murder weapon, right? If they're taken out, maybe they are. But then why would you dispose them in the bathroom? That can't seem right. It doesn't say what the cause of death is, does it? It just says the victim was crushed by a hydraulic press. Which makes me wonder, was the press the cause of death? Huh. A crossbow? This is one of the crossbows from Aki's lab. Why is this here? Why indeed? Question we all want to know. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty.
if I remember correctly...
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be...
If it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Convenient that the only thing we can see is poison. Like, nothing on the back of it? Nada? Not a thing? The trying to make a grilled cheese now. Oh, a blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the floor. What could this mean? Alright, I've finished investigating the bathroom. There are more clues than I thought there'd be. One is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloody? And why are they removed? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Okay. Let's head back on out. What do we do now? Once we've looked at everything. Wait, has that moved? No. Oh. Oh, I definitely thought that it was...
But
Okay. I definitely thought that it was in the bay with the other one. But no, it's actually like out in the middle of the floor. Gotcha. What can I still investigate? Cure to the food poisoning? I don't know if I agree with that one. Looks like a machine used to paint exosols. Smells kind of like paint thinner. Looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Okay, so that wasn't it. That's not it. That's not it. Washing machine isn't it. Start talking to them again, maybe? No, it's the same thing. Can you take a look at the jacket? Bit of clothing. There we go. There we go. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaido's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be.
no.
That hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. Just for my own memory, let's look at the regulations. It's a requirement that all surviving students must participate in a class trial. Okay. I think I still... to say, I think I still question this role in 1, but I'm fine with it. Clearly that makes sense, right? I think specifically Kokichi being the mastermind. What reportedly being the mastermind has me question it. Whatever. Looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is possible. Are they crushed completely so that only the sleeve remains? I'm trying to think of how you would... do that, right? So if it's not part of the body, then you just drape it over the person. On their back, on their front, whatever. So if it's the left sleeve, that is like really, really close to the end of the press, right? To make any sort of sense. As if they were supposed to be wearing it, or if there's someone in there. Yeah? Because like it'd be the top half of the body, the left arm would be sticking out, going down. Otherwise it'd be their right The sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Could it have been an arrow? I don't know. I suppose it's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. Can't check the body, so I don't have any clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. Okay. What else do I need to investigate, man?
Shut up!
Use my explosion magic? Okay. Easy there, Megumin. What am I missing? Look at that, right? I don't see a reason to turn it back on. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at the panel again. But where it's cut, right? We've been through this. Talk about the emergency stop. Talk about the safety. What in the world? What else we have to look at? Look at the press, we've looked at the bit of clothing. Is there something, like, else below there? No, right? We've looked at the, at the press panel. Looked at the painting machine, we looked at the washing machine. We talked to Himiko, we talked to Sumugi. We looked at the Exel, we looked at the Exisol. We went inside the bathroom. How dense am I right now? Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. Can I go back to the bathroom? Why? I could have sworn it specifically told me everything was... We saw everything. Is that a window? Or is that a mirror? It's probably just the mirror, right? Who keeps her paper towel that... Not paper towel. Who keeps the toilet paper that close to a sink? Well, that's gonna get so wet.
Could it?
I was expecting something different to happen when we came back out here. What is... Like a specific part? No. It's gonna say that yours just still, yeah. I've checked up in the indie maker, yeah. I've checked the press, I've checked the bit of clothing, checked the painting machine, panel, the washing machine, talk with Kimiko and Sumigi, interact with the Exisol, green and red. I don't know what else is in here. Is this to lift up the hydraulic press? We can't because the cord's been cut. Check the sleeve again? Can you check it twice? It's definitely Kaido's coat sleeve. Looks like the left sleeve is sticking out of the hydraulic press. This is the exact same text. I've got this small single hole.
All right.
So I have to find clues elsewhere. What in the world? Let me leave! Please! I want to check clues elsewhere! Okay! Is there just something minuscule I'm missing? Check that. That's not useful to us. We've got the open hatch, the electro hammer. That's still... Kokichi might still have the remote control. Toilet room has all 4 things. I can't check the blood stain. Okay. I tried going along the path of the bloodstain, and it didn't give me a pop-up that I remember, so I just thought there wasn't anything for it. Okay. It's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern. Wait. Swipe pattern. Did I read this before? Maybe not. Looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. The blood stain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Okay. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. Thank you for those sweet, sweet words of release. There's still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. Alright, let's head on out. Yes, thank you. Maybe just until our paninis are done. I used to go to a grocery store, like just down the block from me, and had some like freshly made paninis. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. What do we got? Yeah, why are you all scratched up? Now this is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Oh, wait. How are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? How indeed? Unless they weren't a person. Now, I'm not pointing any fingers or naming any names. How does the alarm respond to cheese? Well, I mean, I guess it got me there, right? I guess cheese isn't a person. But how would Mr. Cheeseman have gotten out of the hangar?
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey.
Hey, Kibo, before we went to the hangar this morning, you said... Maybe Baku's also cheese. Maybe. I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. Kibo didn't give Kaido the black case, did he? Huh. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry. I thought it'd be preferable for him to release Kaido peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Ah, yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Exisal returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yeah, you said the Exisals could pass through the alarm system and a barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the Exisal, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone?
I
I saw Himiko.
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
a black bag.
Huh. Why would Himiko have the black bag? Where would she get it from? For what purpose? Through what means would she obtain it? Interesting. Unless Kibo's story is fabricated. I'm not calling Kibo a liar, okay? The last thing I want to do is harp on Kibo after being so damn harsh for the last, what, 2 chapters? But you gotta admit, our boy is looking a little suspicious. Maybe that's just me. That might just be me. I might have a thing against robots. I don't know. Really hope Kokichi is either the victim or the culprit. I would love if Kokichi was the I don't know, actually. I think I'd prefer him as the victim. But if he is the culprit, I feel like that's kind of the opposite of what I'm feeling right now. I would like to see a twist with that. Oh, hope you're having a good day, Celestia. Maki isn't cheese, she's a roll with some kind of filling. We haven't been told what yet. I think it goes well with mustard. Sushi with mustard. Ugh. You're right, Wolf. She's too lazy. She's too lazy to walk, so she teleports. That makes sense. Since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I don't want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well...
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be that black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but...
Huh? As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling very well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever. Oh god, that is me right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Last stream was really bad. My allergies would go all over the place, but like, I'm still, it's not good. It could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Right, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Kibo, quick, print out what you had for breakfast. Joke's on you, didn't have breakfast. Put those in 2 separate ways in chapter 3. There's flashlight and image recorder. I know. He's helpful. He does things. He does good things. But he's still been suspicious, in my opinion. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Okay. Let's go take a look at them exosols, huh? Alright, what do we got going on here? So this is where we saw Monokuma. Just chilling. Right here. And we had, what, 4 exosols, right? Where's the only 3? I think it was only those 3. So we got the yellow, blue, and pink. Ooh. Does it say eats or is it... No, extra. Extra? Extra. No, it says exosol. I can read. I can read. I thought it was extra! Exclamation point. Did you see the Pokemon Origins clip? No. I saw that you linked it. I did not have time to watch it, though. The Exosol isn't showing any signs of moving. If Kokichi's alive, he can use his remote control to move them as he pleases. That remote control Kokichi has for the Exosols. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? The Exosol isn't showing any signs of moving. If Kokichi is alive, he can use his remote control to move them. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Cool. Kimiko is literally Toko levels of useless in this trial so far. I mean, you're bringing up my least favorite character from DR1, so... I mean, got that going for you. I did not like Toko. Red response none. Brock walks up to a panel with 6 Pokeballs. Oh, that's neat. That's actually really neat. Where am I looking? What am I looking for? Are we going outside? Let's check the map. Where do you want me to go? I guess the question is, do you want me to go anywhere? No. Is there anything else in here that I need to look at? Or do I just leave? I took a look at the window. Nothing really came from it. Well, it did say something about a shutter, which I assume was just the big hangar door, but maybe there's something else. Am I talking Morty? Like, Critique Morty? Or there's a lot of, like, some sort of... Oh, nothing over here. Rick and Morty crossover. Is there anything back? Anything in the corners here? How blind am I? Oh my god. Oh, hello. Hello. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. Must have been used. Used for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exosol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly,
The electro hammer's power is expended. It requires 24 hours to recharge. Is that why the one in the hangar is open? Because that was used on that one? I remember the site I saw yesterday. Okay, there are just the 3 here. Okay. Exosols protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exosols should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them, too. Are there 4? I only see 3 here. Guys, I might not have eyes. It might not be working. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say! Ah, Monokuma.
And another.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
Huh?
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store.
No way!
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the Exisals wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey!
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak?
Cuz.
Everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I mean about the Exisals not attacking us.
Yeah?
Oh, at the time, the Exisals were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the Monokubs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the Exisals were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey!
Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you shared instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay.
Why wouldn't they share this information indeed?
Yeah.
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho pop.
One only had a shoulder visible. I saw nothing. I thought a tail. I thought like the center tail was to the one on the left. But no, it's the one that's on the right. I don't know. This information about the Exisals could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Thank you, Monopad. Alright, is there anything else to look at here before I blindly just leave? Doesn't look like it. You had... I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. We're going back to the hangar? Okay. The hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. You had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. So that's the shutter that the bathroom window is talking about. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Do we know for a fact that Maki only stole 1? Huh. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar.
But,
I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more.
okay.
Maki's lab, my lab, crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
Should also inspect the 3 exo-souls that were protected on... I... Really? Thanks, game. Do I need to go inspect them again, or is it just gonna be the same information? What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the exo-souls are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But why were they focusing on Monokuma? Okay. So let's head off to Maki's lab then. Can I teleport there? Or do we have to take the long way around? Oh, we can teleport again. We can't teleport again. We can kind of teleport again. Okay. Ultimate Pianist. Perfect. Where am I? I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So he went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. Because Kaido had them. Look at the kunai. I don't think this is a lab for childcare. It really depends on your definition of childcare, doesn't it? What is the role of a child caregiver? To make sure that a child is safe, right? That the child is being raised in a safe environment. And I mean, this is just a way, this is a method of enforcing that safety. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Again? Okay. So look at that. So you got a black bag. Got firearms. Okay. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here identical to the one in the hangar. They're cases for the crossbows. Crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. I was here with Kaido before. There were 3. I'm sure that Kaido didn't have a crossbow with him. Wait, did I see a chainsaw in there? In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from there. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Okay. Sure, let's save that for later, Shuichi. Why not? Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Okay. Is that it? Sure. We'll leave. I got places to be. Where is our lab? Ah. Wait, what's the icon for Rentaros? Yeah, seriously, what the hell? What is that? So it's a knife. And spiked ball? You're talking like the ultimate, like, sadist or tortured something? Oh, rose? Oh, I was definitely thinking of like another weapon. Bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. I hate that my first line of thought went to like ultimate poet. It's like edgy, dark poetry. Let's go check our shelf. There's several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. Although it requires time to circulate, even a small amount in the body will result in certain death. Okay. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. So... Huh. How would it have been applied? My first thought is on the bolt. Clearly, right? But... Okay. Ah, hello, other bottles. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Knights hate antidote. Harm block. Arsenic. Isn't it like arsenic? Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only one dose. Each one only works in a specific poison.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean?
all right.
I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaido isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around. The killing game hasn't ended. And Kaido's clothes were in the hydraulic press. Which means the victim must be...
No.
It's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. Head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. What did we miss? What did we possibly miss? Okay. Let's head back down, I guess. Oh, everyone's here. Maki's here.
Shuichi!
Can you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please, hurry. He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Why is it so easy for you to believe Kaido is dead? Why indeed? What would your motivation be? If Maki wasn't the killer,
Hey,
Kiba, what are you looking at? I saw Kokichi's jacket.
yes.
Take a look at this.
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked?
well,
The toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the Why was Kibo using the toilet? I would have to imagine that anything coming out of Kibo is not going to be good for the toilet, right? Right? Pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Huh. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
yeah.
It was very brave of me, and thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Clogging the toilet, huh? This isn't the time to hesitate. I like how the toilet's like a throne. It has like... it has like stairs leading up to it. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. Who would do that?
What's the matter? Okay.
This has to be an important clue.
All right.
I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. There's a small hole in the back. And another hole on the sleeve. Huh. This is about the same size as the one on Kaido's sleeve. So there are 3 holes. We have 3 bolts. Why? There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one who crushed the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well,
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
no.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. But if Kokichi was the one crushing the hydraulic press, where did Kaido go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink. Left the bathroom. Wash your hands. Okay. That's cool, I guess. It's the same thing. Alright, Keyboy, what you got for me?
All right.
Now that we're out of the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Okay. Anything new? Nope. Tsubigi, what you got?
Hey!
It's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that,
it's plain to see.
but I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating this all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaido. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaido or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Tsubigi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Uh-oh.
It's about that time.
Okay, I don't feel ready. I feel like we just started, and I'm not ready. Granted, I feel it every time, but
That's right.
Jesus,
Time for
God.
the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on.
Head on. Head on, we meet the Wambly Fern.
Please proceed to the
Thank you for the raid, my
shrine of
dude.
judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds.
I hope you're all having a good night. We are just in the class trial, the ending bit to this chapter, and I don't know who done it. I don't know who the murderer is. I don't know who killed anyone. I don't even know who's dead. Hello.
Everyone needs to be there. Got it?
Oh my gosh.
Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Great, I can't wait for this. I hope this drum's treating you well. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaido. Whoever is alive will be there.
Then,
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. True. Sit on down. Oh, gosh. I feel like we went through the investigation really, really quick. Like, I feel like I just got a whole lot of just nothing. I cannot wait to be tilted as hell. Oh, gosh. Well, onwards we go. God, there's no one here. This isn't everyone, right? Kaido and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaido is alive.
Do you want to die?
No. Maki,
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair?
you don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones
That's
left.
obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. I don't like the direction. I don't like the direction this is going. If there's ever been a moment that's just complete foreshadow, right? Like, if you take a look at Maki, she's got a complete forehead shadow. It's the same thing. It's the same. It's just the same thing. Oh, are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair. But something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaido would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaido? Well, he'd probably say something about the luminary of the stars or something. Am I ready? No. Not at all. Not at all. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. Just the hum of the elevator coming down. Let's play some nice jazz. Get in the mood, not this weird, moody, atmospheric music. We lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burning bear? It's definitely not Monokuma. Did I miss much? Nope. We are just starting the class trial, Wolf. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only a theme works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this. I will get that water in just a sec, Wambly.
Why?
Where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Mahio's right. The person who should be here isn't. Look. I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
Doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
We must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know?
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
God, and let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, and a dash of lies and truth, baked in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. Oh, here we go. Once more, we face the class trial. This is such a banger of a tune. Such a banger of a tune. I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna get that water. See y'all soon. Oh. Following the rules? What rules? What? Ah. Alright, who's ready? Who's ready for this? Was the one who died Kaido or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaido wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. I will fight to prove it. I like how Kaido is in what, blue? Purple? I will fight with everyone. Kokichi's in purple. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. Why not both? I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Oh, let's go. Oh, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. All right. View handbook. Skills. We got a new skill from Samugi. I don't know who it was, though. Some panels will be filled in from the beginning, effective during the closing arguments. Neat. I think that was Samugi's skill, right? I actually would hate that. I'd like that because I want to get past this part. Oh my gosh. So you bring us a different color than your hair is only one question. Why did you dye your color brown / black? I want it to be a little bit different, Kev. Why do you think I did it? I wanted it for the attention. Clearly. Hope you're having a good day, my dude. Hope work is treating you well. Keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown. Oh god. There we go. Easy. Easy. This looks a lot like Persona 3 in terms of like art style, Wambly. Because I always thought that the art style of this looked very much like Persona stuff. We're in Chapter 5 that's what I'm assuming as well.
Then,
Yeah.
let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
True.
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
You tell him, Kokichi.
Wow!
Not Kokichi,
An
Kibo.
actual talking robot.
You go,
I've
Kibo.
never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Maybe you're right, Stoic.
Unique circumstances?
Maybe you're right. Shit.
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Indeed.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
What the hell?
It's
What?
all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
I want that gig.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these
I
conditions.
wouldn't do that. I won't wait behind the scenes.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
I'm at 49 hours right now.
the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
And like, I'm very slow. Well, I say very slow. I'm sure like actually going through it is a decent pace, but like, I know I take a lot of segments where I just go off on absolute tangents and be like, what if this happened? What if that happened? Can I theorize this? Are we gonna get it right? And like 90% of the time, nah. Not even by a long shot.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaido is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaido is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. For sure. For sure, especially for anyone who is either unfamiliar with the series
Victim has to be
or
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi. So he
has
could
seen all the way
have killed
through
her whenever he
or something.
wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Oh, I should see.
Kokichi can't be
Oops.
the victim because
We
there's
have
no
this.
evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi!
Wait, is that Kokichi's clothes saying that there's no evidence?
Really good guy
Right?
today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
Kazinga. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
He was.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
Valid.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
It did.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
That's where you're wrong, kid. That's where you're wrong.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Worth pointing out that Kibo, the guy, sorry, the robot, the individual I have been so suspicious of the past however many hours, is the one who found it. I'm not here to color anyone's opinions or influence anybody, but it's a little strange, a little strange.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito was still alive. At the expense that Kaito is a murderer, though? Would she rather have Kaito be the victim or Kaito be the murderer? Chat, you've all grown up with Kaito over the stream. Would you prefer that our dear friend, the luminary of the stars, was a murderer? Or the victim? Right? Because, like, it completely changes your opinion of Kaito, doesn't it? All this time, you've known Kaito to be so gung-ho about trying to unite folks together. And I think that having Kaito suddenly flip the table and be the murderer, I don't know. Then again, maybe Kaito just saw his chance and took it. It's like, I've dealt with the situation. I don't know. I feel like Maki would like to preserve the idea of Kaito and prefer him not to be the murderer, right? So I feel like this statement is really weird that she would want Kaito to be alive in like the most optimal situation, but clearly that's not this. Clearly that is not this. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
If it's not the fact that the left hand, the left sleeve, is out towards the start, the beginning, the end of the press, where there's not enough body for it, I don't know. It doesn't It doesn't work. Bodies don't work like that. Legs do not work like that. Your lower half does not work like that. Unless there is no lower half. There was no lower half. Oh.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. The sleeve of the jacket.
That's it!
Did I get it right?
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
Oh, that's not what I was going for.
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
Like, okay. I'm not crazy for thinking maybe the press is bigger than I'm giving it. We take a look at this, right? I guess the sleeve is pretty small in comparison. But no, your legs would still stick out of the press if that was the case. If it was the other way, right? Like if this was, God, if this bit here was a right sleeve, that means that your feet would be over here. But because it's a left sleeve, it means your feet are like all the way fucking out here. And I'm getting hung up on that.
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Uh-oh. Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
You have a handy Himiko ruler.
If you can't even see that, then be quiet.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
okay.
You're just annoying me.
If it was Kimiko, I definitely would not have an issue with that at all. I'd buy it. I would absolutely buy it. God, already? Jesus. Press Kato's coat, swipe pattern bloodstain in the bathroom.
Sticking out of the hydraulic press. It's rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito. If
Could
you
it?
can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Okay. Maki's claim appears solid, but I know that it's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito is dead on that evidence.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner.
The left sleeve was sticking out from the hydraulic press. Single small hole. I have to assume that this is our answer, right? The idea being that one, there's a hole, which means that there is something. I guess there doesn't need to be anything solid behind it. I was just thinking if you fire a bolt towards a piece of fabric, would it automatically go through even if it was loose? Depending, maybe. All right, fair enough. Well, you got blood on it, right? And that's the important part.
He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Oh.
So when the hydraulic
That's not
press
it.
crushed him,
What do I
all
need?
that stuck out was
Oh,
his coat
hold on.
sleeve.
Hold on.
If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
I'm sorry. I mean it.
He always dressed himself
Maybe
in a
that's not
rather
it.
odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when
Oh
the
my God, did I
hydraulic
miss
press
again?
crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already.
Here we go.
Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
I'm sorry.
He always
Sorry,
dressed
Maki.
himself in a
I know
rather
you're
odd
repeating
manner.
yourself.
He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
That is it. Okay.
I'll cut through your words.
The 17th suit was Kaido's jacket.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Oh, good call. I didn't remember that.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Oh, wow.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Get
Then maybe
dunked.
neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Yeah, well, so is yours. Right? Like, just because I could be wrong doesn't mean that you can't also be wrong.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you've made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
I very much hope not, Stoic.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so like the only thing that we really have to go on so far, the big things. Let's think and reflect on the big things. We had the... Let's go back to the beginning, a little bit earlier. Maki taught Kaito how to build or assemble her one of her crossbows. The crossbows are stored in are disassembled and stored in a black bag. Kibo said that Himiko brought the black bag to the hangar and left without it. You could slip something through the bathroom window where Kaito is being held, and we found the crossbow equipment and bag in the bathroom. Kibo is a robot. I think I just need to end it there. Oh, poor Kibo. Oh. I don't know, it's painting Himiko to be an accomplice, right? It's painting Himiko to be an accomplice, and Kaito is the murderer. But is that the case? Is that the case? Who knows? Who knows? Unless in a bizarre turn of events, Kokichi is alive. Because they were both shot, right? I wonder if this is a case where... Ooh. I wonder if this is a case where they were both shot through with the bolts. All of the bolts had the poison on them, but one of them was able to get to Shuichi's lab and get the antidote, while the other couldn't. So the other passed out and was brought to the hangar. I don't know. I do not know. I don't have any inkling of a clue. That seems so complicated.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
In use. What if it's neither of them, though?
An exisal?
Okay. 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 What does that mean? What could this mean? What could this mean? What could this mean? So I think the most obvious answer is both of them, right? They're both dead. Did something malfunction? When something was thrown, did something malfunction? And cause both of them to get hit? But that can't be possible, right? Because the cable needed to have been cut for the panel, for the press panel. So it would go down all the way.
What? Why isn't
Whoop.
this all here?
Okay. I want to go double check on that press panel. Safety function. Okay. The hydraulic press's safety function causes it to stop when its infrared sensor detects a living thing. And I keep getting tied up there, right? But, hear me out here. My idea originally that whoever died in the bathroom was brought over to the press to go whomp. Obviously they're not living anymore, right? So like safety notice fucking out the window. Doesn't matter. They're just organic matter, but they're not living because they're not taking a breath. So I feel like this probably... So I feel like after that, we definitely have someone who goes around to cut the cable to the press, right? I wonder if there was some sort of accident. Kokichi's soulless would crush him. Of course, Kaido is cheese. Kaido is cheese. Right. So, yeah, whoever had the remote try to control the Exels, maybe? Maybe. I'm now wondering if there was an accidental death, would the person responsible for the death be the Blackened, even if that wasn't their intention? So, yes, okay. That's kind of how I figured it would work out. Interesting. So would that mean that did whoever used the hammer... If we're linking the hammer to the Exisal, so I think it was the red Exisal. Wait, no. Wait, it was the green one. Wait a second. Do we see which one it is? Two Exisals at the crimes, scene of the crime. And search with its closed. So the red one is the far back one, right? The one that was, back in its bay.
Whoops, my bad.
Ugh.
Looks like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Never mind. Fuck. What is this?
Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Of course you did.
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Oh, I love it so much.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit
It's
for a
gonna go
Roman
back and
Catholic.
forth, isn't it?
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
True.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence. I was watching BB play Kingdom Hearts 1 last night.
Ta-da! The video camera.
So now I'm just thinking
It was
evidence.
in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar.
But we're not
just
in
in
Wonderland.
case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly the moment the victim died.
Ooh, let's go. Oh no! No, 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 no. I'm taking a wild guess. I'm taking a wild guess here that this is when one of the bombs went off.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Is it not going to get all staticky?
Roger that.
If it's just pure feed, I'm all for this. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the accessol, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Grilled cheese sandwich. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, well that is pretty black and white, isn't it? Shit. Don't tell me it was Himiko. Not gonna lie. If it turns out to be Kibo, because he was giving us faulty information about Himiko carrying the case, and he was the one who carried the case, and oh man, I don't know.
Huh?
But then I guess my next thought is that maybe Maki did something. Why would Maki kill Kaido though? Right? Oh, and I guess his left hand would make sense out in that way. Okay.
Kaito?
This is terrible! Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
You shouldn't when you make grilled cheese.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
Well, good, because none of you are
Video camera
doctors.
only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
Inside.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted.
I was really hoping it would go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth between
The
Kokichi
body
and
we found
Kaido.
inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
I got the murder video for a truth bullet. Okay. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible
Alright, well, if the main character's doubting, I'm gonna doubt too.
guts in his brain splattered all over that machine.
You know what? This doesn't really solve anything for us, does it? This solves who the victim is. Right? But it doesn't solve the murderer. Because cause of death clearly was not... I guess I can't say clearly. Reasonably, the murder wasn't being pressed. Cause of death would have been the bolt. But why did Kokichi's clothes have, what, 2 of them? Two. How does the press work? You press button, it go. If the detects a living thing, it stop. That's pretty much all we know about it. It didn't work on Kibo because he is robot.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
Thanks, Himiko.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Guys, I'm feeling sick. Why? Why was Kaido killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaido. He had just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaido?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is...
Swap over.
you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene.
Yeah, that's my idea, Stoic.
As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial, I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko and Oshima created, right? Your beloved Junko and Oshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes.
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
The voice of reason here.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. there would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for this situation.
So yeah, if they're all wrong, everyone except the one who actually did the murder is executed. And they get sent off.
I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
We're making enemies.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
Does that mean... I guess we can reasonably assume that Kokichi clearly knows who it is, right? Not that I remember. Supposed to be in the class trial, they alone will be executed. Executed. We didn't really see that, do we? Do we? I don't think so. Restrictions. Time. Yeah, no. There was in the first. Was there? Man, my memory of that trial is shoddy then. I don't remember there being a rule explicitly preventing accomplices.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
But it doesn't, though. Is that really true? Are we just gonna leave it at that? I mean, that's not even the question to ask Shuichi, right? The question to ask is, how does the video prove that he did the murder? We got the press, safety function, bloodstain,
There's no
crossbow,
doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
video. Oh, safety
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
function.
Kaito got crushed to death.
True.
What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Sure.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Okay, I missed this. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. You all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Oh, did we mention this? Did we mention the bloodstain? This safety function cause it to stop when it's infrared sensor detects a living thing. Versus... That doesn't prove... That could potentially be Kaito. But it doesn't prove he was dead before the press. So it has to be the safety function, right? In the first game, there's a rule that explicitly specify accomplices won't be rewarded. Right, but there's nothing that prevents... nothing that prevents them, yeah?
So got crushed to death.
Which is true. Kaito...
Horrible video.
Oh, no, that's the
Who
lie.
committed that crime?
That's the lie. The
Was
untruth.
with Kaito in the hangar.
Because he didn't get
Which just
crushed to
leaves
death.
Kokichi then.
Because it clearly he had to... Okay. I get it.
Kokichi Oma, the
I see.
mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Is it pointless, though? With the candlestick. With the Exisal remote control.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
That's where you're wrong, kid.
That's wrong! The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
But was Kaito killed with just the press of the remote control? And if that's true, then
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
you guys even read?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
That's what I've been saying, man.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
How do you know that, Maki? How do you know that? I guess because it's the electro bomb and that's its purpose. And I guess we're going off the assumption that she only had the one, and Kokichi could have the other two still. I'm still wondering if she had the other two bombs and only told us that she had the one. Man. Numbers never given? It's 3. 3 people. I'm sure it's been that way since 1. Definitely in 2, and I'm pretty sure it's been stated in here as well.
No, I don't think Kokichi would.
I mean, not report cards. Let's go see if it is. No? Yeah, we'll play when 3 or more students discover a body. There we go.
Use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
So that time it was just 1 at least? Right, yeah. And that's part of... Oh god, I don't know which one. Trial 3 or Trial 4? Trial 3? It's been so long. Of Danganronpa 1. Like, revolves around that.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
You dumbass.
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Oh, Maki. Maki, please. Please don't do this to me. There is a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. Found somewhere around the hydraulic press. It's either the coat or the blood stain. I'm assuming the blood stain.
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
I like this top-down view. I like that a lot.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
It might not be able to examine the body, but you do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. We have a lot of evidence that suggests the cause of death.
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can someone correct me on this? If poison was used, if poison was used, wouldn't poison be the cause of death and not being shot? wouldn't the crossbow bolt be the method to which the poison is applied?
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Are you thick?
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Refunds exist.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out.
It's because you gave out the.
Just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left the small hole in Kaito's sleeve. Clearly.
This is it!
This is too straightforward.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
This is way too straightforward. I don't like it. I'm not struggling.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
Depends on how much the death was caused by having holes in you. Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
Oh, fuck.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Kaito really is cheese, isn't he? Swiss cheese. He's got holes in him.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
Of course he won't.
Playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Now you tell him, key boy.
Hope? Despair?
All right. Bloodstain in the bathroom, crossbow, 3 arrows, bathroom window, hangers front.
Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
What it?
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Oh my god.
If we couldn't go in the
Oh my
hangar,
god.
and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
I don't know what in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you?
I'm thinking the bathroom, that you'd be able to fire into there. What are we trying to find out right now?
Could have done it.
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
Is that it? Oh, that is it. Cool.
That's wrong!
Cool.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window.
You also need to be tall.
And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
Kokichi... I just haven't really thought about this, but Kokichi's voice kind of reminds me of Invader Zim.
But put plainly, that means...
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do
Okay.
detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
I mean... If they're guilty... yeah? Yes? I don't... How do I answer this question? Kaeda and Gonta? Exactly. Like, what do you expect me to say? No, I lie for them. Well, I mean, yes, I guess we do. I guess we do lie for them. But... yeah?
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too.
I suspect a lot of
Always
people.
suspicious of your friends.
But not Kyo. Very true. Very
What's
true.
wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
Gonta
It
no
doesn't
friend,
matter
but
how
Gonta
much you get in
gentleman.
my way.
Oh.
I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me.
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Did you now? Oh. Well, you're too short to say it. I understand.
Neither did I.
Did you now? Oh. Okay, you're taller. I'm not so forgiving.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
This makes me uncomfortable.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
See? Now that's definitely weird.
That makes me very uncomfortable.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Never knew about any crossbow. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
Oh my god. It's like, I don't know how many people here have siblings, but it reminds me of a family where like one of the siblings is getting away with something and it's out of nowhere. The other one's like, but Billy did this. It's completely throw him under the bus, and I love it. I love it so much.
You were watching me?
I guess the question, again, is why was Kibo there? He said he went there to try to resolve things amicably, right? Or peacefully? But,
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
yeah, so can anyone else.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
Fucking Smoogie's using her goddamn
I
brain.
don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
If Samugi is the murderer, I'm gonna fucking roll my grave.
I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit!
No, don't do this! Don't do this! Don't do this! Okay. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hatch's electronic clocks, multi-bottle, Kibo's accounts.
Number one suspect.
Protecting my Kuma.
I was only replenishing my magic.
Then explain the
The magic source around there.
Oh. I'm the number one suspect.
Aha! No! Aha!
And I left
Ah!
it in there.
God damn it. Ugh. Kibo's account is saying that that Himiko entered with the bag, right?
Number one suspect.
So I realized I missed.
Replenishing your...
There's the magic source.
Come on. There we go.
I heard it.
Let's get it. Easy. Flying through this.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
Survey says.
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
What's up, Feng?
But Kibo saw you.
It is going. We've got an
You
interesting
said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
a crossbow bag. Very interesting trial so far.
Yes.
Hope you're having a good night.
Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
No, I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
I like the lie.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait, that's wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it.
Well, tell us why.
The truth. Please believe me.
Tell us why you just brought it there.
I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
You can't say I just brought it there because
You.
I wanted to
If
bring
you
it there.
believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
This is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? He's acting very suspiciously. So 3 arrows, small bottle,
Not the
Exels,
culprit.
poison?
I
Poison?
totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
We can't
Another true statement.
prove that, can we?
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
To hit Kaido with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Okay.
Yep, that's true too.
I didn't even use the crossbow.
How do I agree with
Another
that?
true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
Disassembled crossbow from the Ultimate Assassin's Research Lab. Stored in a large one case. So what is the logic that we want to follow here? The fact that it was... Having the arrows inside the room doesn't mean anything. Having the arrows inside the room doesn't mean anything, because regardless of whatever, they would end up in the room. The poison doesn't mean anything at the moment because we haven't brought it up, and it's irrelevant. It's not part of the... It's not part of the discussion. The only thing I can assume is that it wants to go after the fact that, what, only Shuichi, Maki, Kaido went over learning how to assemble the crossbow. Because the crossbow cannot be fully assembled in the bag, it couldn't have been Himiko. So the answer to agree with the fact that it couldn't have been her is using crossbow. Plus it was inside, right? So you wouldn't have just like dropped it into the window.
100% exactamundo.
Do you remember how to...
Why does this all
Who
sound
knows
so
how to assemble
fishy?
a cross... 3 people. Well, 2.5, maybe. My memory is right.
Not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Exosols are irrelevant as well.
The case.
Okay.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
God damn it.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
Okay. I believe you, Himiko.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Probably should we... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like 2.5.
Only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
Alright, can I get it from here? Nice.
I agree.
Nice.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
Should we choose a crossbow?
The crossbow inside his case was disassembled.
You know what? The fact that Kaede did the murder... The fact that Kaede did the murder... And we didn't know about it... We're about to get a new main character.
I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Shuichi should 100% know how, since he was the one who had to disassemble it. Just because you disassemble something, I don't know if that means that you would understand how to put it back together. Right? Like, I know personally, I have more... If I were taught to take something apart, I would not have any idea how to put it back together. I just know, okay, I can disassemble it.
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki?
Yes, I did.
What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
Alright, okay.
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me. So
Look.
I lied.
I thought Kaede was just doing Kaede things. Okay? Like, so, I mean, I thought Kaede just really liked cleaning. I don't know.
question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
That's all we want to know.
I was asked to.
Okay, by who? I need names. Names, give them to me. Perhaps the person who was asked was Kaido.
That's it!
Oh, I was like half joking. Holy shit.
Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Fair.
Nuh-uh.
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh.
I hate you!
But I like you.
Can you stop? Can please
Don't play with Himiko's heart!
stop? Stop this. I'm uncomfortable. To think that Kaido asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaido is trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Why indeed?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret.
In a class trial. Huh.
Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Oh my god.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me.
Why are you taking a walk around the hangar? Like, how? Why? Why?
I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
I must have moved on this one.
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise.
To disable. Okay.
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
So how did the
That's when I witnessed
poison
Himiko.
get there?
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorm.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that. There's proof of that? There is? Yeah, my first thought are the 3 arrows, but I don't know how that's proof that... No. Possible that he shot all 3 arrows. Yeah. Thought a body check for injuries. The number of arrows doesn't really help us.
Damn it!
What evidence shows that Kaido shot Kokichi with the cross? Oh, so we're looking specifically for Kaido shooting Kokichi. Oh.
This is it!
Duh. Okay.
Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes on the back and sleeve.
I thought we were looking for a reasonable explanation as to why Kaido and Kokichi could have both shot the crossbow. But, okay. He was shot twice? Yeah, Kokichi had two holes.
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle.
It matters for me. I gotta put a goddamn comic strip together.
There's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
I can't just leave my readers blank.
Let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
Easy there, girl. Easy.
You sure about that?
All right, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter.
The challenges. Oh my
For
God.
example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay.
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Did we?
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
I mean, that makes sense.
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
Glorious. What?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys!
It did go back. I love it.
Luminary of the stars has
I
arrived.
love it.
This time for real.
I'm so happy.
What? What's going on?
I thought we just got that
Told you,
one.
I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
I thought we were gonna just get that one small taste. Oh my gosh.
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Ooh,
Whoa
God.
there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
The voice change. Not the voice, but like the writing changes, right? It's like it is as if they were actually going through their different personalities.
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
How the fuck do I do that? You're dead. We saw it. Fuck. Kaido's alive after all. No. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaido or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question soon. Kaido got a... The victim of this case is... I don't... am I supposed to know the answer to this? I'm gonna go with what my eyes told me. I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaido. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaido.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi?
Don't disturb me.
Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
This is so much
No,
pressure.
I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Okay.
Kaito is already dead.
Okay.
Despair will never die!
Never mind.
Good, good! This is already more entertaining!
Oh god, I hate it.
Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
This seems early, doesn't it? Or this seems on the early side.
Let's give it everything we've got!
So we're split back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But does Kokichi and Kaido go on both sides? That'd be funny. Does the X still get raised too? No, it doesn't. No, damn. It's Kokichi? It's Kaido. Let's see.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Lucky!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Wow, we're on the same side.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed and...
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes
Can I
too.
do this first try?
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the Mastermind, but...
The Mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Yeah, that. Sure.
This is our answer.
Wait, it's just the two of us. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How many people have left? I guess that makes sense.
Want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Oh, back off we go.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive it. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
We're gonna end up lying at some point, aren't we?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
If that is Kaido, if that is Kokichi, and Kokichi is the mastermind, and he orchestrated the whole ordeal, I mean, he's technically in charge of things, right? Is my understanding of this hierarchy wrong?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Oh god. None. Okay, normal debate. Okay. Crossbow, arrows,
When the
bomb,
crossbow
hammer, poison.
What was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
Okay.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
What?
But only one crossbow was taken.
There's no way that's it. Yeah, no. There were only 3 crossbows in my research lab. Those 2 were still out there. That means only one was taken out.
I was wrong.
Wait, don't I have...
When the crossbow fired,
Oh, it's the arrows. Okay.
what was even going on?
As if you need to ask,
It was
you
based
were
on
there!
Kokichi telling the truth, but he never lies.
The
That's safe
crossbow
ground.
was in Kaito's possession first.
Fair.
He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
Let's wait for this to go all the way through.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Okay.
Still, only one arrow was fired. So how could they both shoot each other?
Oh.
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
Should have waited.
When the crossbow fired,
What was even going on?
God, this moves so slowly.
He probably fired the first.
Oh, gosh.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito.
We're looking for Himiko's statement, right?
But one crossbow was taken. The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Still,
There we go.
only
Come on. Okay. I thought I had the wrong bullet selected. Woo! Woo.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Yeah, dummy.
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
Oh. Interesting.
Are you positive?
Wait, how does that work? I'm gonna give Kaido one arrow. And yet, Kaido had the one arrow in him. Kokichi had the 2 in him. Maybe Kaido duplicated it with his magic. Okay. So it's possible. It's possible that the other arrows were added later, right? But then we have where did they get the other 2 bolts? He admitted to having some other crossbow. I don't know if I can trust that or not. Where would we find another crossbow? Outside of Maki's lab, right? Where would we find another crossbow? Huh.
Of course. There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because
We got 3 arrows, buddy.
there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one.
Like, do you guys not have
Kaito
eyes
even told me to only bring him one.
at all?
Said he wanted to avoid fighting.
I want to avoid fighting. I just want to kill him. Classic.
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Okay. And where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko's lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. Oh, bother. Think. Oh, we go fast. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear... Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to get that right. Oh. I don't even know what this question is yet. Don't hit him! Okay, I'm fine. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaido? We gave Kaido 1. God, I feel like this is like one of those text questions, one of those word questions on a math test. If Himiko gave Kaido 1 arrow, how did 3 arrows end up in? Bop. All right, next up. We have all 5. Oh God. I should really like actively brake. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. I got duped. I got debated so hard. Jeez. Oh, there's a Monokuma there. It's almost always a question. Let's make sure you were really paying attention. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No. There can only be 2 answers to this, right? Yes or no? There can't be a maybe? Probably. Kinda? I'm gonna err on the side of no. If I murder someone, I'm sorry. Okay. She's safe. We're safe. We didn't commit manslaughter. Really? 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 There we go. We got 1. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm actively trying to avoid them. Oh my God. Please. Please. If I'm missing that one. Let me through. All right. I swear I'm a decent driver. At the very least, I'm a decent driver. Who brought the 2 arrows? I guess that's also a question. I mean, we're gonna assume Kokichi, right? I don't know how we have an answer for that. A third party? I'm gonna say a third party. What? Wait, okay. If I didn't just take a wild guess because I thought that Kokichi was too simple of an answer, how would I have figured that out? What points us to a third party? Did Kokichi say anything? I don't remember. I don't remember.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaido was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh no, poor Maki. Oh no, poor Maki. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Other Dale? How you doing?
So
Pretty nice,
the
going
third
well.
party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Oh, and is this why the panel was all scratched up? So I was wondering if like Maki would have like thrown something at it to disable it, but because we can't get close to it, I don't know what the extent is, like how far away people can be to not trigger the alarms. Plus, I guess we're assuming that she has more bombs, right? If that's the case, more of the electro bombs. Just woke up. Well, good morning, sir.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
I hope your breakfast is going well. It's completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Word. A. X. L. I'm feeling really hard. S. Oh my god. I? E? E, okay. Okay. S? L? I don't... Oh, we got Exisol, clearly. And that's when we have the hammer. Okay, yeah. I got you. I see you, game. I see you.
That's it. The Exisol. The Exisol could be used to enter the hangar.
So, when they're all guarding Monokuma, I'm assuming took one of the electric hammers, bop, climbed to the cockpit, slid around over into the hangar, and then did stuff? I don't know.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisol.
How'd they come up with the name Exisol?
Enter the hangar last night.
Sounds so clunky.
So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisol. After all, the hangar is where the Exisols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisol, the security system wouldn't catch them.
I thought I was gonna say, even if a person was inside, the security system would go off.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisol every time you have to put it away.
But security, though.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Alright, well, Kibo's ruled out. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Keyboy.
Anyway, This third party commandeered an exosaw and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Is it?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
But we just got live confirmation.
What? Not possible.
What? What are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why won't you tell me? Okay. Are we taking her side here?
If someone was piloting the exosome, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
He's operating.
Are we lying about this? Are we doing the lie things right now? The other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open and its cockpit exposed. Mouth space in the cockpit of one person. Probably not that, right? What else do we have?
The exosol? Really that difficult?
Do you even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving, too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Haha! Cool.
That's wrong!
Okay. The Monokubs are dead, yeah.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged.
They are no longer of the living. Of the charge? Of the... They don't breathe, right?
I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exosols.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exosol.
Good thinking.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exosol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
The identity of the third... Do I know? The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 exosols at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaido. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. Culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us, I think, that could do the... I'm gonna just select Maki. Because she's the only person I can possibly think of. And my memory isn't that good to remember who's where doing what. Before it's Sabugi was doing things. That's Himiko. That was Kivo. What if it's us?
It's you! Oh, Maki. You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
Uh-oh.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful. The electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against the next soul, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it? Where did we leave? No, we all took the hammers. The art didn't change, but we all... Never mind, I'm fine.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm... Oh, that's right. That's right. Nightfall, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Ooh, that is very suspicious.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki.
We should have like different like we should have like labels on electro hammers.
And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exasol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after...
I'll kill your logic.
Please don't break my heart, Maki.
Why are you doing this?
Please don't break my heart.
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exasol, and then shooting the crossbow.
At Kokichi?
I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
Oh, where is this going? I have so many twisted emotions right now. I don't know how to feel. Crossbow,
You're
3 arrows.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Okay.
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit.
Ah!
Because the
Oh my
crossbow
God.
is not the murder weapon.
Oh my god. Wait, okay, so what am I... What do I...
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there.
Oh no.
Oh no!
So what am I trying to disagree with here?
You're right.
Crossbow... crossbow... 3 arrows. Large black case. Disassemble crossbow in it. Does not fit unless disassembled. Have the electro bomb. Had 2 monkey head 1. What was the last one? Poison. Many poisons lined up on the shelves in the Ultimate Detective's research lab. Out of all of them, only the Strike 9 poison bottle has less poison in it. It takes time for Strike 9 to fully take effect. It is 100% fatal, even if a small amount enters the body. What am I looking to do?
Use the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However,
I just want to try to gain
I'm not the
ground?
culprit.
No, because I need to...
Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
I can't disagree with that. We're moving forward. Okay.
Crossbow is not the
Okay.
murder weapon?
Never mind.
What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
No, I'm not... Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this. The way she's scrambling to defend herself.
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
So many things. I just want to look at the. Okay. Okay, so there's something here that we need to disagree with. The only. I don't remember what the statement was to look at.
The arrows left holes in their clothes.
Right.
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Fatal injury.
That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon.
But
Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
right. Okay. So fatal injury is our target. If I use poison, that means I'm agreeing with it, right? There's only one point you can disagree with. Yeah, I just can't remember what the topic was.
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds.
Oh!
They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
What can cause a fatal wound? I mean, this is completely going over my head.
The arrows left holes in their clothes.
I'm just gonna try poison.
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
I
That's
missed
why
it,
the
didn't
crossbow
I?
Can't be the murder weapon.
God.
Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
That's how I thought poison fit in. Yeah, that was my thought too, Stoic. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to find.
The arrows left holes in their clothes.
I'm not sure like what I'm trying to contend with.
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Oh my god, again.
That's why the
Again.
crossbow can't be the murder
Oh
weapon.
my god.
Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
Oh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to turn out to be wrong.
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds.
Thank
They
you.
were on his arm and back.
I need that.
An arrow to each of those spots
Oh my god.
wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Jesus Christ.
I'll cut through your
So it
words.
was... What's the logic here?
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Okay, so... It's going along with the idea that the tips were poisoned. So they're finally starting to work in the poison. But... Okay. Because the death wasn't caused by the arrow or bolt or whatever itself, it's not the fatal wound, despite it being what's applied. The poison's the actual cause of death, so that's... Okay. I was trying to understand what exactly
Poison?
it was saying to be phrased.
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki,
Uh-oh.
do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you
Even if it didn't hit... Yeah,
really the culprit?
I gotcha.
There's no way she is! Cause... why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
I wouldn't be surprised if it went through both Kaido and Kokichi. I guess that's not true. Right? Because there were 3 arrows. All of them have blood, so there need to be 3 separate points. So it probably was 1 for Kaido, 2 for Kokichi, whatever. I don't know.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Ooh. Okay. So, are we running the idea that she's trying to... Well, no. No, because she's not trying to stall, right? Because at the very beginning, she just wanted to get the trial over and done with. So stalling isn't a tactic. But is she wanting the poison to take effect in Kokichi? Does this mean that Kokichi found the antidote for it?
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be... all of us, or her life. Ooh, Kaido's life. I feel like all these are valid. Go with Kaido. No.
Oh no!
So, confirm that... Okay. My next thing is just... Oh.
That's it!
Yeah, okay.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
And she would have lived? Have we decided that she's the person who did the killing? Of... either Kokichi or... Well, I guess obviously not Kokichi, right? Because he's still... Well, do we know Kokichi's still here? God. Presumably. So, presumably Kaido.
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But if Kokichi is... If Kokichi is the killer, right? Her intent would have been to take the entire... Wait. Wait, whoa. No, so that means that she must have been, right? Yeah, okay. So there's no reason for her to be saying that Kokichi's the killer. Well, is there though? Oh god, my head hurts.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here.
I'm trying to understand what it's trying to... what it's saying. That Maki killed Kaido and is trying to manipulate the class trial to execute Kokichi. Because she just wants Kokichi to go down, she's willing to sacrifice everyone else's life for it. And we're moving away from Kokichi being the... We're moving away from Kokichi being the killer. I don't know.
Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Oh, here we go.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
Okay.
So Kaito said that to you.
Was that after? Did this event take place before we met Kaito and Kaito was...
Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
How long have you known me?
Think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Get to the point.
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood.
I love it.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Oh no, we're in the intermission. We'll go save. All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Okay. This happened last time. Oh, this happened last time too. We've got about 45-ish minutes left tonight. We've got about an hour and a half before D&D tomorrow. Is the remainder going to be more than roughly 45-ish minutes for tonight? Or less than an hour and a half tomorrow? Roughly. Easily? Okay. We'll continue then. Oops, already saved. More than 45? No. No. Did I say less than? I thought I said less than. All right, so I can pick it up. Pretty damn long trial. Would it be safer just to pick it up on Friday then, and do something else in the meantime? We can always do that. I just don't want to like stop mid trial and get lost when I have to come back, because inevitably pick up Friday. Okay, cool. Well then, I mean, I appreciate y'all being here, guys. I guess this is where we're gonna end Danganronpa for the night. Let's head on out. Yeah, we'll pick it up on Friday.